This is for the wise old owls, the older lions, the older wolves. This is for the dogs, right? This is for the old wise owls. Look here. We're always growing. I was told the minute we stop growing, we're dead. This is for the men that's married, that's been married, they have children, and they're in a narcissistic relationship, and they don't know what the hell to do. This woman has crushed them psychologically, physically, spiritually, and mentally, and they don't know what the hell to do, or you don't know what the hell to do. Take it from me. I've been there, done that. I've hit rock bottom. I know what it is to be married for 8, 9 years, almost 10 years, to have children, to come from the church, right? My family's been in the church. I've been in the church. I know the Bible pretty well. I'm not saying I'm the best at it. I've read it a few times. I've studied a few times. I've been around the block a few times. Gentlemen, if you getting your ass beat, if she's psychologically abusing you through your children, if she's being a menace to you, and the reason why I say that is because we're bred a certain way, we as men in this society, to say nothing. You getting your ass beat, she's psychologically abusing you, she's gaslighting you, love bombing you. A lot of times we keep it to ourselves because we're concerned if we tell our male friends, and I'm just going to be raw and uncut, y'all may agree, y'all may disagree. If we tell our male friends may see that, oh damn, everything ain't all what he makes it to be. There's a chink in the armor. There's a gap in the castle wall. Oh shit. And a lot of times we as men, not me, but men, this is what we're concerned about. Not that it could happen or would happen, but it does happen from time to time. You tell all your homeboys all your troubles in your marriage, next thing you know, they'll be running up in your wife or attempting to. So a lot of times we keep it to ourselves, not just for that reason. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is we're taught to look tough, right? We're men. We're physically strong. We're psychologically strong, spiritually strong. There should never be a gap in the castle wall whatsoever. That's what we're taught. Men don't cry. We're tough. But we do cry. We do have weaknesses. We're not perfect. There is gaps in the castle wall. There are chinks in our armor. We just don't tell the whole world. And we don't share it at all, majority of the time. So we suffer. Like that book, Men Cry in the Dark, we suffer in the dark. We keep it to ourselves. And at the end of the day, it kills us from the inside out. If it doesn't physically kill us, it psychologically kills us. I roll my window down. My phone's telling me it's too hot up in here. Hold on one second. So, we're taught to hold it all in. And women are taught totally different. They're taught, let it out. Matter of fact, you look on the TV or just women in real life, they'll hold each other's hand, rub each other's back, and hug each other with no problem. They expect it. And there's nothing wrong with that. We as men, no, I don't want another man touching on my back or rubbing on me. Okay, because we look at it totally different. That's how we're bred. So we're just taught to hold shit in. Fellas, this is gonna come hard. I remember I was going through. This is years ago, about 10 years ago, probably even more. I was talking to one of the guys I used to do security at apartment complex. This dude was like a motivational speaker, military dude, right? And I was telling him all this abuse shit that I was going through with my ex. And he was just like, straight up, dude, like, I ain't got time for this. This is how we talk as men, too, by the way. I know y'all know, but I'm just saying. Um, he said, look here, man. Either you're going to get out or you're going to stay in. Stop crying. Stop telling me about this shit because you obviously don't want to change. So you ain't done getting your ass beat. And I thought that shit was hard. But at the end of the day, because I'm a man, I got past that and I was like, damn, he's right. Look here, y'all. You in an abusive relationship, you getting your ass beat, she stealing from you, she lying, she gaslighting you from your family and your friends, got you looking like boo boo the fool, got you looking stupid. You're the author of this. Why do I say that? Because you can get out of it. I've used every excuse in the book to not stand up and get out of an abusive marriage. Oh, my kids. I didn't want my kids to experience having a broken family, to deal with divorce. God, oh God, I didn't want God to throw lightning bolts at me and judge me. All that stuff. I was worried about what family thought, right? And at the end of the day, nobody really give a shit. You got to start thinking about what's in your best interest. And sometimes you got to grab your balls and come up with a plan. Now, I didn't have a pot to piss in, a window to throw out. When I came into the relationship, I was fit. I had some muscle. By the time I got out of it, I was fat and bloated, disgusted, depressed. I was a shell. But I tell you one thing I did. I stood up to her. And really, I stood up to myself. And I said, no more. And I took my car and I slept in my car and I kept my job because that was my bread and butter. Was it comfortable? Hell no. And washing my ass in the Burger King bathroom. But I did it because I'm a man. And when a man gets sick and tired of being sick and tired, he stands up. Will a real man please stand up? That's me. Stand up. And some of y'all men got money and scared to get out of a relationship, scared to rent a hotel, scared to get an apartment, scared to rent a room, scared to sleep in your car. Are you kidding me? So literally, your wife, in this case, your soon-to-be ex-wife, because I believe y'all gonna stand up for yourself, took your balls, took your manhood. No, take it back. Take it back. If you're really sick and tired of being sick and tired, stand up. Your kids in the long run will appreciate you later when the dust settles. And then they'll be able to say, yeah, my dad stood up to a tyrant, which is my mama. And when I say that, I'm talking about a narcissist. There's a lot of narcissist mothers. There's a lot of narcissistic fathers. So I'm not just talking crap about mothers, narcissistic mothers. But I know you guys are suffering because we as men, we suffer in silence. We don't tell nobody. We suffer in silence. Well, I'm giving you permission to speak up, speak out, get some therapy. Also, another thing, we're so against therapy. I don't know what it is. We as men, obviously, we don't like to ask for help. But God damn it, ask for help. Ask for help. And for those who thinking about ending the whole thing. I don't want to say it on YouTube, so I don't want to be flagged. No, this is why you stand up for yourself, because you don't want to be a prisoner in your own house. You don't want to be a shell. You don't want to be moving the way she wants you to move. No, you're a man. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're being respectful, you be a man. You be a masculine man. Your kids will love you for it if you stand up. Obviously stand up for them, but most importantly, stand up for you. You stand up for you, everything else will fall into place. There's always a way out. This is Mike Chevalier, keeping it simple and precise.